Hello, and welcome back. Mic sucks. Let me try to fix it. Hold on. Yeah, it's like not supposed to happen. How about now? I'm still peaking. Whatever. I don't care. Hello, and welcome back. I think, if I'm not mistaken, everything is working. Let's try it out. Okay. Step one, this works. Okay. Now, if you haven't seen this place before, this is my living room. This is my second setup. I stream from here very rarely, but today is one of those rare occasions. As you can see, I have my camera set up over there, but it's pointing towards the kitchen, not over here where I usually play games such as like Wii games where I have to stand up and you know, move around, or lay on the couch and play Zelda. You know, none of that's happening today. What we're going to be doing, as a matter of fact, is cooking. Now, let me tell you a little story. Last night when I had planned this event, by the way, the lighting in here sucks. I literally can't, if I turn on any lights over here, it's just going to get worse. Like, there's literally nothing I can do about it. But, yeah. So, welcome to my living room. Oh yeah, so the story. So, I was going to cook today. Well, I am going to cook today, don't worry. But the plan was to go food shopping, get some stuff, make a fancy meal. It'd probably be entertaining, funny. I'm sure I'd fuck it up. But there's one problem with that. I need money. And money is something I don't have right now. So, what are my options? Okay. I went through my entire kitchen today. My fridge, my pantry, just kind of look through and see like what can I put together here? And what I have scrambled together is something that will be very depressing, but hopefully entertaining, and a callback to my first vlog. If you've seen that, then you'll probably know what I'm doing. It's going to be fun. Let me just say a little bit about what we're going to be doing after I make sure everything is correct. Hello? Hello? Okay, I hear myself. Just verifying this stream setup is not the greatest. Just making sure everything is all good. I think we are good. Okay. So, today we are going to be making the infamous... Hold on, I forgot to record. Hopefully this doesn't brick this computer. This computer is not the greatest. It's not great, but it works. It gets the job done. For something like this, it should be perfect. It should work perfectly fine. For gaming and stuff like that, it works, but streaming and gaming, not so much. Eventually, I think this is going to become my stream PC. I'm going to move it into my room, and then I'll probably just get like a scuffed PC for out here, or a Starforge PC, !Starforge in the chat. You can go get one for yourself. Anyways, so here's what we're going to do today. Now, if you've seen my infamous day in the life of a small streamer vlog, then you already know what I'm going to be cooking today, because there's only one thing I can cook on a night like tonight. It's getting dark already. It's 7:40. It's well past the normal time to eat dinner. So I'm limited on time. I have absolutely no money to my name, so I'm limited on funds, and I'm limited on supplies. So when these three elements come together, they fuse to create the poverty chicken parm. Now, the poverty chicken parm is a specialty I make when I'm extremely poor, when I have a bad week of pay, and I have no time, and it's late, and I just need to make a quick meal that tastes okay and that gets the job done. And for me, that's poverty chicken parm. That's what I've come to call it. Now, here are the ingredients necessary for poverty chicken parm. You're gonna need some frozen chicken. So chicken tenders. In that video I used chicken nuggets. Just some sort of frozen chicken, breaded chicken. If you want to get fancy and make your own chicken, I mean, that's getting a little pricey. Okay, so you got to use some like dino nuggets, some shitty chicken, frozen chicken or microwavable chicken, like something like that, like something like the bottom of the barrel. Okay, that's step one. You know what? Why not? This would be better suited to have this conversation in my kitchen. So let's do that. Let's get that all set up. I need to turn on my other microphone, and then we'll go through the supplies together. Hopefully this microphone works. I'm thinking about doing this. Hey, can you shut up? Thanks. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay. Do I need to get my hair cut tomorrow, or like we're gonna have a serious problem? Okay, we have it clipped on to my mic, so it should sound a little bit better this time. Because usually it's on my chest. Oh, I gotta plug in the adapter. Can't forget that. So now I have a green light in my face. This should be good. All right, let's switch the mic over and make sure this works. Oops. Properties. I think it's this one. Okay. Is it working? It seems to be working. I think it is. Working. I think it is. Wait, test? Wait, test? Okay, so it works. Test? Okay, so it works. Stop! Okay, that's step one. Step two. You know what? We're just gonna move this. Sorry for the. Uh-oh, I think I turned it off. There we go. Can you still hear me? Is everything good? Okay. All right, we should be good. Okay. Now we're going to move into the kitchen. Turn this monitor so I can see what's going on over here. Why don't I hear the music anywhere? Uh-oh. Okay. Should be good now. Here I am. I'm in my kitchen, and I'm ready to cook. I need to fix one thing first. This is absolutely not going to work. Okay, now I can see all the audio and shit. Okay, we're good. All right, so where were we? In order to make a poverty chicken parm, you're going to need a few essential ingredients, and let me show you them. First up, you're going to need some frozen chicken. Like I said, bottom of the barrel, the cheapest shit you can find. I am choosing Perdue chicken tenders today. Last time I used chicken nuggets, but you can use pretty much any shitty frozen chicken that's breaded. If you want to get fancy, you can make your own, but that takes the poverty out of the poverty chicken parm. Next up, which is this is an upgrade. I went all out on this. We got some mozzarella cheese, some fresh mozzarella, not shredded. Okay, we're not animals. I did that last time, and I'm disgusted with myself. We got fresh mozz right here. Okay, for the scuffed chicken or poverty chicken parm. Next up, you're gonna need some spaghetti. Obviously, got to have some spaghetti on the side. Can't just have chicken. That'd be outrageous. I think I also did that last time, but I got home really late that time, so I can't really blame myself. And lastly, if I can squeeze over here because I have some stuff in the way, you're going to need the finest tomato sauce straight out of Italy. Ragu or Prego, whatever the cheapest brand you have in your store will work perfectly fine. It's straight out of Italy. Only Italians can buy this, and it's creme de the whatever. Okay, so now once you've got that all set up, you're gonna want to start by boiling some water. So you're gonna take this here. I use a pot that's about this size for spaghetti and most pastas. So just take this, clean it, whatever, fill it up with some water. Now, usually I've been told that the colder the water, the faster it will boil. So usually I just use cold water. And I fill it up about a little under half, because the less water that's in there, the faster it'll start boiling as well. You don't really need like a crazy amount of water. Because I'm not going to make like a whole box. I'm just going to make like enough for like 2 servings, basically. So I will put the water here, and we will crank up the heat. My fan's on, so these flames are going a little wild. I might wonder why I have child locks on my burners. That's because my dogs like to try to burn my house down, and they jump up here when I'm not here looking for food, and they turn the stove on. And I've come home twice to the gas being on, so now I have those. So that's step 1. You got to start the water, so get the water boiling. So step 2 is going to be to take your other pot. I'm using a small pot here for sauce because we don't need a crazy amount. This pot is scratched, I guess. I don't know what that is. But anyways, we're going to put our sauce right into here. So get that out of the way. Put that over there. Shake it up. You guys know I love shaking things. And then we're going to pour into here. I believe this is a 24-ounce jar. Yep. Should fill this up. So once you get all of it out, you're going to add a little bit of water. Unless you live in Flint, Michigan, then you should not do that. You're going to shake it again. Make sure the cap is on. I've shaken this a few times when the cap was not on. Then you're going to just dump that right in there. Just basically gets all the sauce out of there, add some water, kind of thins it out. And then that's it for that. You can just toss that. Okay. Now, what I like to do for my sauce is I add some seasoning. Over here we got the that is not the right seasoning. It looked like it. It fooled me. Do I even have it anymore? Uh-oh. There it is. It's hiding back here. So I take 2 seasonings and I put it in here. One of which is easy to get, one is hard to get. So the first seasoning I use is the just store brand Italian seasoning. Just a little like this has marjoram, whatever that is, thyme, basil, rosemary, oregano. That's pretty much it. So I just put a little bit of that in there. Just sprinkle that on top. We're gonna stir it all in a minute. Just add some zest. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm still sick. Next up, we add the secret ingredient. This is spatini. It's no longer sold in most stores. It was popular in the 90s. It's by McCormick. You can find it, but it is quite hard. My family actually orders this online, and then my aunt usually buys it in bulk, and then she like gives it all to us. So typically, when you use like 2 teaspoons or tablespoons, I mean, I have to look at it. I forget which one's which. I think it's teaspoons. Yeah. So get out a teaspoon here, as you can see, or probably not because the lighting is also garbage in my kitchen. We're going to take 1 teaspoon. Two teaspoons. So a little bit more. This basically just has salt, sugar, onion, red pepper, turmeric, black pepper, garlic, some other like vegetables, carrots. It just adds some flavor to it. It's meant for tomato sauce. Just adds a little bit extra flavor. I like the taste that it has. So I typically will put that in my sauce. And once you've added all the ingredients, you can stir. Usually what I like to do is I put it right onto the stove first. I turn the heat on low. Usually my low is really low, so I usually do between low and medium. And then we're going to get a spoon. Just use a regular spoon for this. And we're going to mix it up. Okay, so we're just going to slowly stir. And mix it all up. I just want to get all those spices and stuff all the way through it. Mix the water in with the sauce and all that. This is not centered. Okay. Once you get that mixed up enough, just put the spoon off to the side. I like to put a lid on it just to keep it from, because sometimes if it gets too hot, it'll start like popping out, and I don't feel like cleaning my stove again. I already cleaned it for the stream, so we're not going to do that. Let me check one thing here. Okay, just making sure we're still live. I get nervous every time I use this setup because it's so hit or miss for me. Okay, now we take a mandatory hydration break. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna get started with the chicken. Typically what I'll use for the chicken when it's frozen is an air fryer. You can put it in the oven. You can microwave it if you're feeling really gross. My air fryer is actually in the sink, so we're going to wash that out really quick. And get that. I don't need that grate for that. So let's wash this out. Get some dishwashing action. Take my little sponge thing. Sort of, get all the gook out of there. This thing never really gets that dirty. I mean, I only use it for like, I usually cook one thing in it and then wash it. So it never really gets. I know people that leave their air fryer out all the time and just don't wash it. And I went to my friend's house and he uses it every day and has not washed it once since he's taken it out of the box. He's like, "Oh, it's like a toaster, dude. You don't clean it." Now my toaster, if you can, I don't even know if you can see it right now. It does look pretty gross just because it's rusty on top because it is getting quite old. But nonetheless, I clean my toaster quite often. There's a little tray that comes out so you can get all the crumbs out. I usually just kind of wipe down the sides and the outside and all that good stuff. And just, try to clean it the best I can. Anyway, point being, clean your shit. Don't just let it sit out for forever. It smells clean enough to me. Okay, so air fryer. Where's my phone? I actually need that. There she is. Open up Twitch chat here. I forgot to do that. Chat. Okay, we got chat open. The sauce is already starting to pop a little bit, so I'm going to stir that again. You just want to stir the sauce periodically. See, like, although this is a poverty or ghetto or scuffed meal, I really don't think it's that bad. I'm still taking some regular cooking precautions and making. I'm actually. It's not all like. If it was just like microwavable, then we'd be getting into like a different territory here. I'm gonna do 2 pieces of chicken because I'm gonna be having pasta too. So just want to kind of put those in there, center them. I don't have the grate thing in there because I was too lazy to clean it, but it's fine. Nothing's gonna happen. You can spray some like anti-stick stuff in there, but I've never had anything stick to this, so I think we'll be fine. Put this back in the freezer. Now we're going to insert the chicken into the air fryer. We're going to plug it in. Also, you should probably, if you have an air fryer at home, definitely unplug these things. I just read this thing that like people just leave them plugged in all the time, and like a couple of brands, including the brand I have exploded or caught on fire after being plugged in for like months on end. So I unplugged mine. I've always unplugged it, but especially now I unplug it pretty much every time I use it. Anyways, so what I do for the chicken, depending on the chicken, it can be a little bit different. There's no instructions for an air fryer on this chicken. Most chicken nowadays will tell you what to put in the air fryer for. I like to do about 6 or 7 minutes. I'll probably start with 6 and see how it is, and I do it on 350. I leave it on air fry. Just press start, and that's it. That should be done in about, what did I do? 6 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Water is getting to a point where it is going to be boiling, so we're going to get our pasta ready. Now, I'm not going to make the whole box because this is, how many servings is this? 8 servings. Now, I could probably eat 4 servings, I guess, like two servings 2 times. They're pretty small. Like 1 serving is 2 ounces. Now I have a food scale, but I'm not gonna weigh. I'm just gonna eyeball. I'm gonna make about half the box. Is what I'm saying. So I'll just kind of eyeball half. Just kind of usually I'll just block it with my fingers like this, and then just take out the other half. Just kind of get it ready. That way it's all ready to go. It's a little bit more than half, but it'll be fine. We'll leave that right here. Just gotta wait for the water to boil. We got our cheese. We can start cutting this up. I'm gonna get a cutting board somewhere in here. And a knife. Knife will do. Actually, you should probably get a bigger knife. Good knife. Okay. So now we just gotta wait for the water to boil. I have no idea what any of this sounds like right now. I don't know if my air fryer is really loud. If it is, I apologize. There's supposed to be music playing. I don't know if it is because this headset's not working. But I'm gonna assume that there is. I'm gonna blow my nose. This is probably gonna be really. I'm gonna take off my headset. That's fun. I am still sick somehow. Like, just mildly sick, but just enough for it to be annoying, you know? Like, I'm constantly blowing my nose and coughing, and, like, it just won't go away. I don't know why. Okay. Garbage. Let's crack open this cheese and cut up some slices here. We just need about 2 slices. Obviously, we gotta taste test it. Mozzarella cheese is the greatest cheese of all time. I'm too weak to open this. Don't look. Just gonna squeeze it out like so. Okay. We're gonna cut 2 large pieces. That should be good for 1. Should be good for 2. I'm gonna cut myself a little piece for 2 because I love mozzarella cheese. And I usually put it back in the wrapper. That way I know when the expiration date is and all that. Stuff it back in there. Put it back in there. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in like a little bag. I have a little thing here. Just to kind of keep it fresh. But it's not going to work. Let's try. You know what? I don't care. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. Right. Stop! Okay. Now we got our cheese. We gotta do the cheese test. Always. Fresh is so good. There's nothing better in the world than fresh mozzarella cheese. Put that off to the side. Our water is boiling. We're gonna take our pasta now. Okay, preloaded. We lost a few pieces. Going to put it in. Give it a moment. Got our pasta spoon thing here. And slowly just going to kind of push it down until it gets covered by the water. As it sits in there, it'll start to get cooked a little bit, and you can kind of bend it without it breaking. If you force it in the beginning, it'll obviously snap. It's all pretty much in there now. Usually what I like to do now, you probably should do this before it starts boiling. You can do it whenever. Just kind of help it not stick. You add some salt to the water. There you go. And then the only thing I usually look at for directions when it comes to this stuff is the pasta, because I do like it a little bit al dente, as they say. It's just saying 6 minutes for that al dente authentic feel. So we're gonna put 6 minutes. That's 9. That's the wrong funny number. 6 minutes. Got 1 minute left on the chicken. So now the next thing we're gonna do here, I'm gonna stir my sauce actually before I forget. This up a little bit. Mix the sauce up a little bit. Give the old taste test. Delicious. Now next, we're going to be needing a tray for the oven. we need something we can put the chicken in. So I got one of these, these are called Pyrex trays, just little glass trays that are safe for the oven. So little glass thing. Put that there. We're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Take these out. Just over here for now. And now we just wait for the chicken to be done, which should be done in about 10 seconds. Then we're gonna steal some sauce and start the chicken parm action. So far so good. I think it's going pretty well. Let's check out the chicken. It's gonna be very hot. I think it should be probably good to go. Seems good. I don't like it to be like too crispy. Just kind of like, I'm gonna put it in for 1 more minute just to be safe. So let's put it 350. Set it to 1 minute. Start. Okay, we're gonna stir our pasta. It's looking good so far. We're making progress. So I'm now going to mix up the sauce a little bit more. I'm going to steal some sauce from my tray here. I just like to do like 2 or 3 scoops just to kind of forks. I'm using a smaller spoon. Just kind of get some on the bottom. I usually just kind of do this and just shake it around. Ow, that was hot. Then we got some sauce in the bottom here. And we are good to go. Okay. Make sure mic's still on. Everything's still good. Okay. Everything is still going as planned. So we're going to wait for the chicken to be done in about 15 seconds. Then we're going to put it into the tray here. Add some more sauce on top. Put the cheese on top. Throw it in the oven. Simple as that. Okay. So turn that off. Unplug it. I'm gonna do this because I'm too lazy to get anything to take that out. That wasn't that bad. It kind of was. All right, so now we're gonna take this over here. Add a little bit more sauce. Just gonna mix it up first. Usually just kind of like drizzle it on top. Just get it all covered. Usually leave like the ends out, just so it looks cool. Okay, that should be good. Just add a little bit more there. Okay. And now we are going to add our mozzarella cheese, which these pieces are kind of skinny, so I'm going to rip it in half. I should just cut it in half, but it's fine. We'll do that for the next one. One. There we go. So this is pre-cooked, well, semi-cooked poverty chicken parm. You see the mozzarella on top, sauce on the bottom, chicken in the middle. And we're just going to wait for our oven to preheat, and we're going to throw that right into the oven. The cheese might start melting already from the sauce and chicken. I'm fine, to be honest. I'm going to eat the rest of the cheese because I cut too much. We're on our way to a solid poverty meal. Good to go. Okay. You guys watch the stove. I'm going to go pee. I have 2 minutes until this is done. I'll stir this one last time. I'm going to run to the old loo real quick. Good luck. the nick of time. Let me wash my hands. Good. Okay. And we're back. So the pasta is just about done, so we're gonna turn off the timer here, do a little taste test, make sure it's cooked perfectly. It seems like it's a little bit undercooked, but we'll still taste it. This is the hardest part. To kind of like angle it right. There we go. Perfect. We're just gonna run it under some cold water. I'm gonna manhandle it really quick. Ow, it's hot. Okay. And we're going to It's pretty undercooked. What I'm making what I like to call poverty chicken parm. Chicken parm for poor people. So we got, just to recap, we got some I threw out the thing. We got some ragu sauce on the stove. We got some $1.99 spaghetti. We got some frozen chicken tenders cooked in the air fryer with some sauce and some fresh mozzarella on top. Just waiting on the pasta to be done and the oven to preheat so I can throw the chicken in and melt the cheese. Stir our sauce here. I just got shit all over my hands. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. All right. Put the spaghetti in another second. It should be done. Whoops. My strainer, my handy dandy strainer. And some little things so I don't burn my hands because the pot is probably really hot. That looks a little bit better, so we're going to take that out now. So what I like to do is I'll dump some of the water out first. That way I can one-hand it safely. Right as the pasta is about to fall off, switch. And then my microwave does that. Shake this. Oh no. Just gonna throw that back in there. Put it in there for now. We're gonna take that off the heat, put it over there. Now our oven is preheated, so we're going to insert our poverty chicken parm into the oven. My face. Now, I like to add a little bit of butter to the pasta. That way it doesn't stick together and adds a little extra. I mean, who doesn't like butter, right? I mean, butter is fucking amazing. So let's put a little bit of butter in there just to make it a little bit better, or not stick as much. Especially this thinner spaghetti typically ends up sticking together a little bit more. I'm just gonna use this knife because I don't want to waste another one. And before I cut my hand off. All right, so I'll just take like 1 tablespoon. Put it in there. Uh-oh, we've entered the danger zone. Yeah, it leaves a little bit more. Bam. That's all she wrote for butter. I do have a nice kitchen. Thank you. When I bought this house, I spent most of my money on the kitchen and the bathroom, because the kitchen and the bathroom are the worst. When I got this house, the bathroom was like, the bathtub was falling through the floor. There was mold everywhere. It was just falling apart. So I demolished the entire bathroom, paid somebody to redo it. And the kitchen was basically the same state. They took all the appliances with them, obviously, and then the counters were that I think it's called laminate, I believe, and it was all peeling up, and you could like all right here was just all like exposed, like the stuff that's underneath. It's like NDF board, something like that. It looks like wood, but it's not wood. So I spent the big bucks, got some granite because it'll last me a lifetime. And then got new sinking appliances and stuff. This is all kind of dirty from over the years. I haven't cleaned it much, but I repainted. The cabinets are all original. I just repainted them, and that's pretty much it. Let me mix this a little bit. All right, this sauce is pretty much done, so I'm gonna turn it down to simmer, like low setting or whatever. Mix it up a little bit. Just stop some bubbling everywhere. Now we just wait. I usually just leave it in there for a few minutes in the oven just to kind of melt the cheese and shit. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it's fine. True. You don't have to ask me if I ate dinner tonight because you're literally watching me make myself dinner. And then, yeah, obviously I'm going to eat it. So let's check on everything here. It's coming along nicely. Let's get a plate ready. I'll break out the real plate today. No, usually I go for the paper plate to avoid a dish. We're going to go for the nice plate here. This is a nice glass white plate. Got a fork and a knife in here somewhere. Fork. Don't need a knife, I guess. That's pretty much it. We just gotta wait for the chicken now. Fine china, exactly. And yeah, I mean, I don't have much either. That's why I'm making what I call poverty chicken parm, which is basically like frozen chicken, cheap ass shit from the store. I spent like all this entire meal in its entirety. Well, altogether, all the ingredients cost less than $40, but I only probably used like the only thing I used all of was the sauce. Everything else I used like half or less. Like the chicken tenders was like there's like 20 in there. That was like $10. So I only used 2 of those. Pasta I used half. You know, this is a pretty poor, poverty-stricken meal, but it's fine. Still gets the job done. I'm very impatient when it comes to cooking, though. I'll keep opening that oven until it looks like it's done. That sounds like it's pretty good. Chicken sausage that tastes like chicken parm. It's pretty impressive. Hold on, to blow my nose again. I actually feel like I don't have these looking right now, but like let me see. Hold on. Yeah, you actually can hear me. So I've been sick for over a week, and like I've been progressively getting better. But then like these last 2 days, I feel tremendously worse. Like last night I felt really bad, and then today I feel like atrocious. So I don't know what I have. Oh god, it's horrible. It's also really hot here because the air conditioning turned off. Air conditioning is really loud. You probably. Okay. Just about done. Just getting impatient is all. Hey. Now we wait. This is the worst part about cooking. It's waiting for your hard work to come to fruition and be complete. I shouldn't lock my phone. I need it for shot. But it'll be worth it in the end. Yeah, I'm very impatient too. That's why I usually just either eat out or make like really shitty quick meals. Still not quite there. Wait another moment. We shall wait another moment. Oh, my neighbors are outside. That's why. Hopefully they can't see my camera. That would be awkward. might as well get this ready. Get some spaghetti out. It's way too much. That is not enough. Looks good to me. I'll turn the heat off on this. Some people put the sauce in with the pasta. I've done that a few times too, but I kind of like to, I don't know, I like to choose how much sauce is on my pasta or not. For a big portion of my life, I didn't eat sauce. I was just like a plain pasta enjoyer. So although I love it now, I still have that mindset a little bit. So I like to kind of, and that still looks like a lot on there actually. But that's why I don't mix it in. I know some people do that, so it's probably weird that I don't do that. Yeah, cooking is not that hard once you get start doing it. It's really just tedious and time consuming depending what you're making. There's a lot of easy things to make. But all right. Put that there. That's good enough. I don't know what's happening with that cheese, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna turn the oven off. Make sure all the burners are off. That one. And we're going to I'm just gonna do it this way. Take our chicken here. Put some salt on the bottom here. Add that to the side here. And there you have it. This is, I don't want to pull a Tyler one. This is poverty chicken parm at its finest. It's sliding, so I don't want to pick it up anymore. But that is it. That is poverty chicken parm live edition. Everything's away. That's pretty much it. That's all I got. That is that's my meal. Now, gotta make enough for everyone next time. It's true. I should have thought about that. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to probably end my stream and eat really quick, and then go live from my room possibly. Because the problem with out here is I can't play games on this setup. So let me go over there for a minute. Hold on. Okay. So the problem with this setup is that I can't really play anything from it. This computer is not the greatest. The lighting is terrible out here. Everything is just a little scuffed. So it's not the greatest. I've tried gaming out here. Usually I have to game from a console, but the only console I left out here that's usable at the moment is my Nintendo Switch, and I don't have the stuff to hook it up right now. So realistically, if I want to keep streaming, I got to stream from my room, and there's no way I can switch from here to there seamlessly because I'm on a different PC right now. So what I'll do is I'll eat, and then I'll probably go live in like an hour or so on my other setup, and we'll play some games. But for now, I guess that's really it. It kind of went by a little bit quicker than I thought, but that's all I got. That's all I got for cooking. I would love to sit here and eat in front of you, but I feel like that's kind of weird. So I will do a taste test. However, we will do one singular taste test of the chicken parm portion. The pasta, I mean, there shouldn't be any issue there. Let's do a taste test of the chicken parm. Oh, you piece of shit. Some cheese on there, some sauce. Not bad. Not bad for frozen chicken tenders and $5 sauce. Pretty okay. And that's poverty chicken parm. Why is cat so delayed on here? Oh, wait a minute. Thank you. They're actually the like those metal posters, disc plate or whatever. So we got Mario. That's Link. You can't really see it though. And then that's Zelda or Diddy Kong. And then over here we have it's like a combination picture. It's all the dogs that were in Nintendo games. So we got a dog from Nintendogs, Duck Hunt, Animal Crossing, Mega Man, Pokemon. There's a bunch of dogs, and they're all sitting at a poker table. It's a really cool picture. And that picture over there, that one, is a picture my great aunt painted. And that's it. But yeah, so out of 10, I give the poverty chicken parm a 6.5, but it's doable. You can eat it. It's edible. Yeah. To him. Come here. Come here. They'll come because I have food. Hello. Go away. Okay, that's enough. But yeah. All right. I'll go live in a little bit from my room. That was the cooking stream extravaganza. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want more stuff like this, let me know. I can definitely do more. Possibly for longer next time. But yeah, this is all I got for right now. So I'm gonna go eat my poverty chicken parm. Thanks for watching. See you guys in see you guys when I see you. Goodbye.